Baltimore. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Dallas Cowboys and the Baltimore Ravens. This weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're underway from the bank. Fielded at the 7. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Lamar out of the pistol. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. That one's complete to the rookie out of Oregon State. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. On 1st down, Spears. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Lamar back to throw. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. 3rd down.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Spears trying this straight ahead. And his defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. So 4th down on heads, Braden Mann for the punt. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They'll run in here with Jaden Blue. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down 10 at the 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. I'll throw it. And screen here to Blue. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Right up the gut. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Motioning one of the tight ends. We're on the toss to Blue. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Takes the 2nd down snap. Throw secured by George Pickett. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Opening drive going according to plan. This is 1st and 10 at the 36.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Check this one down, complete to the fullback. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Thrown back, it's the handoff. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down is going to end up in a loss of yards. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
And I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. They'll throw for it. And he's caught. He's got Lamb. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Look at that. No worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Working inside the red zone. Lamb has another one. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. All right, Still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to the bank in just a moment. Time for our second quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Just a yard left to go on second down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Plowing up the middle. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
19, 18.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. It's 2 yards on the gate. And now it'll be second and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
So from the 3, here's second and goal.
Here we go, set. Mark 7, Mark 7.
Blue has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice down. I think you believe on that side, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Two yards away from a touchdown to begin this game. Here's third and goal. Blue again. And he will not score. The defense gets him just before he can punch it in. They maybe get a yard there. Still can't manage to run it in. That's going to bring up fourth and goal.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run. And now you got fourth and goal. What are you...
He runs it across. Touchdown! The Cowboys get the game's first points here in the second. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Has this at the 6. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. At the 20. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. At The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. I love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Looking to throw here. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Let's go now.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Drops this underneath. It's Blue. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Oh, and they're going to fake this one. Pass caught. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs.
You know, in these situations, Kate, you got to be a great actor. That time, the punt unit defensively was not buying anything they were selling. That's a big stop on the fake punt.
On first down, they'll run. Nice cut back to the right sideline. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead on the first play of the drive.
Okay, you know what a run like that does for everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense? It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little jump, but they'll get explosive on the ground as well.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Let's go. 60 by 6.
Dive play straight ahead. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's Pickens on the slant. And he's brought down after a short gain. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. Fourth down, pass coming. And the call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side. Our 2-minute warning.
50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Completed over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st down now, ball at the 33. A give to Spears, running right. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. From the gun, Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down. Looks like he got into the 27. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Has his man, is cut by Andrews. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Spears running behind center. Robbed from the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Middle. You. Yeah. Hey.
Lamar out of the pistol. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens will add to their lead at the end of the half. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Here's Luke for the point after. Coming in from the right, and they blocked it! They blocked it! Looks like the Cowboys got it! There he goes, right sideline! He's at the 30! And he finishes off the return partner, and just like that, gets his team 2 points. You could hear the crowd swell first on the block, Brock, and then again as they scooped it up and started the return. Man, really one of the most exciting plays you'll ever see in a game, no matter what the score is.
And one of the rarest plays we get to see, too. You know, the rule was changed back in 2015 that you could take it back for 2. And the total number of extra points blocked and taken back since then, well, we can count on our 2 hands. It's incredibly tough to do, but they just pulled it off.
They go play action on first down. And this is lofted deep down the middle. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. So it'll be second down. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Looking to throw. Intended for Pickens. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This return starts at the 5. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Into the red zone. And he had everybody thinking 6 before they finally got to him and put an end to it.
You know, Kate, it's fun talking to these elite kick returners over the years and how much they visualize. As they're sitting back there waiting for the kickoff return, they're visualizing, well, a house call. And there was some serious explosiveness from him on that one. He may not have gotten all the way to the house, but he set his offense up in the red zone, which is pretty darn good.
They'll run it from the gun. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Well, they dialed up that one at the right time, Brock. Pretty clear the defense was expecting pass, and they couldn't pivot when he got it as a runner instead.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to make that mistake again, are they? Now with how versatile these wide receivers are in today's game, it's one of the big transitions, Kate, over the last decade. You know, you always used to see Jerry Rice and John Taylor just lined up scoring touchdowns on the perimeter. Not so fast anymore. These wide receivers today so versatile, and he showed off that on that play.
The Cowboys offense remains on the field. They're going to line up and go for 2 here. And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting from the 5. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
180. Set up.
Now a give running right. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
180. Set up. 180. Finish it up.
Lamar now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And and that's good for a Ravens first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can have a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
He manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Forward.
Blitz coming, Lamar. Brought in right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and check downs, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Pistol snap to Jackson. Pressure coming, and they take him down. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
4th down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it. He'll throw it. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on. First down now, ball at the 33. Now Jackson. Setting up the screen. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Cowboys 24-yard line.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now Spears. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Complete out to the right. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Ravens lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Tajay Spears touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Cowboys take over first down 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
One's complete right side. He's taken down after reaching the 30. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Pass play coming here. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Cowboys first down. A gain of 12. First down.
Up the middle. Blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And bring the tight end left. Throwing on seconds. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Desperation time here. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Play action now with Jackson. That's completed right side. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Spears on the give, headed right. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Back to the line they come, second down. They go play fake with Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. That heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one, where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Jackson now, third and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Oops, knocks it through. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll go play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Takes the second down snap. Drops this underneath. It's blue. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Third and just 2 to go. To throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for George Pickens that time. It's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
Completed over the middle. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost him the possession.
And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Lamar out of the pistol. Now he's past the 25. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Caught by his fullback behind the line. He won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Andrews has it, work in the middle. And the defense gets the stop to deny that 1st down, but still a very good game. They picked up 12, 3rd and short. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Jackson on 3rd and 1. Makes the catch. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens making a 3-score game in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Hey, report!
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Middle. You at A. Sit up!
And again, it's Jackson. And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the 4th. They get the 2 out of it, partner. Nicely done, but into double coverage. Felt like they kind of got away with one there.
That is a quarterback's best friend. I can't tell you how many times your players, your teammates, your offensive skill guys around you come back to huddle. Just say, give me a chance. Please, just give me a chance. Throw it up. I'll make you look good. And he did right there.
His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Now he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Finds his man. It's Demario Douglas. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The timeout arrives with just 3 seconds remaining in this game, so we've got 1 more snap coming up. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double cover.
Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Cowboys are stopped on the return on the final play of this game. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good. Chef feels good. Kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good stacking these kind of wins in a row.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.